Queen 10. We're going to raise as a bluff. This is a good hand selection to bluff on this board texture, especially with the spade and the queen 10 blocking the natural kind of jack X hands like queen jack and jack 10. The hands we are kind of most likely afraid of is hands like king queen of spades or ace queen of spades here, which do dominate us. But we are going to continue leading here, as there are a lot of worse hands obviously that can continue to pay us off here. Well, this is a really nice run out for him to potentially bluff us on now. This is just the snap check now for us on the river, and a check the side. It's a really bad run out for us on the river. Right, so he did have a queen X of spades, but a queen 5. I mean, sure, we lose to ace king, ace queen, and king queen of spades, but we also beat queen, queen 9, queen 8. If he's got queen 5, he's going to have queen 7, queen 6, queen 5 of spades, which is why we continue betting on the turn rather than going for a check. Nice flop here for 9-7 diamonds. Right, so we're going to c-bet this flop. Get a snap call. Right, we're going to bet twice. Get snap called again. And we river a straight. And he jams. Tough spot. Guess he can rep some kind of a flush, I guess. But equally, this should be a pretty bad run out for our range. It's very hard for us to have a 9 in this spot. So that's making me lean towards a call here, because we're very high up in our range, given the way we played this hand. Surely this has to be a call. Yeah, perfect river card for him. I was so close to folding it, to be fair. The hand just looks really weak that spot, so why would you just 2x pot jam unless you know I've got like a straight? Ace queen will 3-bet from the small blind. Right, nice flop here. We can start with a c-bet with ace queen. Right, I'm gonna check the turn. Right, we're going to check call this this bet, obviously. And we're going to check river. Right, so he does go for a jam. I suppose his only value hands here are flushes and pocket jacks. I think it's more important to think about whether or not how likely he bluffs in this spot. I mean, yeah, a good bluff would be like ace king with the ace of clubs, I think, from his perspective. Okay, we're gonna fold, but we will call this time. 7-9. We'll continue with a call. I think we check here. I don't want to risk getting check raised and having to have to fold our equity. Lovely river card here. Alright, so we're going to bet river. It'll be a nightmare if he decides to jam here. But I can't see how often he'd be jamming there. So he had 8-9 for top bet. I guess we're going to have to overbet here with 8-6. Right, very nice. Okay, so we 3-bet ace queen here, and then we c-bet and we face a massive raise. I don't see us folding ace queen here, so we're just going to rip it in. Right, Mark, you're gonna love me for this. So we flop another set here with pocket fives, and we're going to check raise, and we're facing a check raise ourselves here with king queen. All right, I'm gonna fold then. This turn card, we're gonna overbet. All right, so we've got called twice. Don't really see how we're beat here, and we do have a lot of natural bluffs, so we are going to be jamming here, as we would with our hands like 10-9 or 8-9 of diamonds. It's a shame. Alright, so we are going to continue with pocket eights on the left. I wanted to say badly flop a set here with pocket eights, not for the hand, but just to spite Mark in the chat here. Right, so we are going to call at least 1-2 of pocket eights. Alright, let's check pocket eights. Interesting river card here. Both players should like to see this card. I suppose this just has to be a check. I think we're going to be good quite often here. And we are. It's got 10-9 suited. Right, definitely going to start betting now with Queen 10. Just trying to think how likely we can get this bluff through with Queen 10. Yeah, we're going to go for an overbet here with Queen 10. Right, very good. Nice to see the snap fold. Just trying to figure out how many flush draws we would check back on the flop there. Right, going to 3-bet ace king, 3-bet ace king, ace queen pre on the right. We're going to start with a c-bet here. And going to double barrel here with ace queen. And ace king on the left. It looks like a pretty clear shove to me here. Good luck. Right, chop chop. Queens on the right, so we peeled versus 3-bet. And this is a pretty dicey situation here for us. Even if we're ahead, we're not really going to be ahead by too much, I don't think, the most likely scenario. But we do continue, obviously, at least once here versus a small bet. I think we do bet here on the turn of queens. Right, nice result with the queens. Right, I think we've been in the spot of 8-9 suited a couple of times here already in this session. Right, I think we're going to go for a big check raise as a bluff here with our gut shot. I think it's a pretty cool bluff here, I think. And there's quite a lot of river cards we can bluff on as well if we get called here on the turn. And I think that's one such card. Right, so we're going to overbet the river. I mean, we've got close to the very bottom of our range here, so we're going to have to bluff here. Nice. Right, I think this is the first time we've picked up aces in this session. Right, so let's go for a re-raise. And we have a pretty easy call here with ace jack. And we lose against 2 pair. Cold 4-bet spot here with ace king. Stacks are quite a bit deeper here, so we do need to size up a bit. And I think we have to call this off. Right, flipping. Boom. Come on. Didn't want to see the 4-bet. However, we are going to continue with Queen Jack suited. I think we don't have a big enough piece of this flop to call c-bets, I was about to say. Very happy to see the check. We are going to check back. But when he checks twice, I think this is a good spot for us to start bluffing here. So we're going to bet quite big here on the turn. So he could call with like a top pair or with like an ace of hearts draw, but we're going to be all in here. Yeah, nice hand. Yeah, I guess that hand's not going to fold. We're going to be folding out a lot of his range there. So I think that must be the weakest hand that he can call with in that spot. Right, so I think on that note, we're just going to set out the next couple of big blinds. Right, so we 3-bet ace king pre here, and we're going to start with a small c-bet. And that's not a very friendly turn card. Yeah, so I think we lose to his pocket nines, etc. But we can also win against ace queen if he does somehow manage to have that. Yeah, and he had the ace queen this time, which we beat. We also ran quite a few, I think 2 or 3 quite big bluffs today. I think at least a couple of them worked out, but then the most important one, or the biggest one, that we bluffed with Queen Jack of Diamonds versus his top set, put us back in line, I guess. To be fair, I like the bluff even in hindsight, but just a shame that we ran into it that time. So yeah, thanks for joining everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll speak to you guys next time.